news coming in. Now, while addressing the 22nd ASEAN-India Summit in Malaysia, the Prime Minister of Vietnam, Pham Minh has proposed the three major areas to further enhance and deepen the ASEAN-India Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. During his address at the summit, Pham Minh highlighted the importance of promoting maritime cooperation and developing a sustainable blue economy. Vietnamese PM also suggested that there is a need to promote the role of businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises. Now, Aditya is back with me. Aditya, what can you tell us about the Prime Minister of Vietnam's statement here?
Well, absolutely. Indeed, this represents, the long-standing partnership with India and Vietnam. Vietnam has been a very trusted ally of India in the recent past. Considering the Look East policy, also this statement is a testimony to the fact that diplomatic relations between India and Vietnam have been excellent, and this represents the fact that going forward in the times to come, further diplomatic relations will be smoothened in the it will be more made more robust going forward, because India and Vietnam have been natural allies, and considering the fact that both countries are wary of the Chinese threat that exists, be in the Southeast Asia, in the South China Sea, or in the Indian Ocean. So indeed, it is a win-win situation for both the countries, and this statement by the joint statement by India and Vietnam definitely testifies to the fact that in the years to come, there will be further a robust, a partnership between the two countries. Vaishali.
All right, Aditya, I'll come back to you. Stay on with me now. Ahead of U.S. President Trump's scheduled meeting with Xi Jinping, China announced that they have reached a basic consensus on a potential trade deal with the United States. According to a report by Xinhua, the consensus was reached after 2 days of talks between Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng and the U.S. delegation led by Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer on the sidelines of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit in Kuala Lumpur. Consequently, U.S. has announced that 100% tariffs on China are off the table. So big the development there, Aditya. 100% tariffs on China off the table, they're saying.
Well, absolutely. Now a U.S. president feels that this optimism that, that trade talks with China can be worked out, because he has been for quite some time with respect to China, U.S. President Donald Trump has been giving some conflicting and contradicting statements. At one point he says that he will impose sweeping tariffs on on China. On the other hand, he says that he is, expected, and he's, he's looking forward to meet with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. So there has been a fixed stance of U.S. President Donald Trump as far as the entire trade talks in the countries are concerned. And we have seen, how U.S. President Donald Trump has been imposing tariffs on other countries also. Now, since China has taken some retaliatory measures in a tit for tat, like stopping the Chinese companies to invest in the United States, and also, increasing the fees for the U.S. ships that dock on the Chinese ports. So indeed, now, President Trump is looking forward to, have a harmonious economic relations with the Chinese Communist Party, which in the recent times we have seen the derailment of the U.S. China relations, and we could expect in the days to come some major breakthrough as far as trade deal between U.S. and China is concerned. And as both of the two are the largest economies of the world, we could expect some effect of the U.S.-China trade deal on the global economy as well. Yes, Vaishali.
Thanks, Aditya, for joining me with all those details. And with that, viewers, we are slipping into a short commercial break. See you on the other side.